I mean, in my bio is Lesbian Princess. I'm like called that. It's like
I did see that
name I was
Lesbian
given.
Princess.
And people usually call me V as well.
V.
Is
Okay,
a
V.
lot easier to say than like Veronica. It's a long
That's why
fucking
we say
name.
Lou, because I'm Tallulah. It's a nightmare. It's like, good luck.
It's too many syllables.
It's just too much.
I mean, I love it. I would probably say it with my Latin twist, but you know, however
Veronica?
you want. Veronica, yeah.
Oh, you can say that. You can do that.
Okay.
That's good with me.
Okay. I would. Just to show them that I'm
I was just gonna
I'm a
say.
Latina.
Just to flex it. Say, oh, sorry. I just
Well,
always.
Tallulah says that I need to tell everyone that I'm a Latina.
You should. I wouldn't have known.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Coming out as a lesbian Latina every week.
Mhm. Have your flag behind
Just
you.
full chest.
Yeah.
I'm a lesbian Latina. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Are you strapping up?
I've been strapped up.
Oh.
I'm spinning everywhere.
We're strapping up.
We have to strap up.
This is not the shoot I thought it was, but I'm with
Surprise!
We're here to strap, not to cry. It's a beautiful evening here at Wrong Sauce Podcast. Tonight, we have an incredible content creator, extreme attractive. She goes by the name Veronica. Everybody welcome Veronica.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my God, we are so
excited to have-
excited. You truly and authentically are yourself, which is why we wanted to get you into our sweet, sweet, dirty paws.
Oh yes, happy to be here.
It's incredible. Everybody strap up. You know, that was the lesbian strap.
I see.
Did you see it?
I didn't understand all the way.
Okay, but I just wanted to show you. Anyways. So just to start, we want to know, just to be respectful, are you full les, what we call full les, full lip to lip contact?
Yeah,
less.
100% since puberty. Well, no,
What?
I guess my whole life, but I came out.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Wait.
I came out the womb full les.
I mean, I think I was born gay, but you know, like ever since I started having romantic feelings for people, it was like for women. So it's never been. I never really had contact with men in a romantic or sexual way.
Right. You never fantasized about the others.
No, I was like pretty uninterested. It was like I had a boyfriend in, I don't know, how old was I? I had to have been like 12 actually, because I came out when I was 13. And I'm thinking about this now, and I remember kissing a man with stubble, and I'm like, why was I kissing a man with stubble at 12? But that's a whole different
Dark
thing.
topic. Yeah.
Dark. I think he must have been just a couple years older than me, but I remember kissing him, and I was like,
Not for me.
I don't like this at all. And it just kind of was icky. And yeah, I think that was probably the last time I ever did that. Yeah.
So you're more interested in smooth skin.
Yes, I am.
Dolphin. Smooth, supple
yeah,
dolphin.
it's dolphin skin.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Aerodynamic. Very nice.
Yeah.
Aerodynamic.
Have you ever had a caress on a woman and you were like, oh, that's too rough for me?
Never.
So it's always been.
Do you-
Please. One at a time, please.
Okay. Do you have an opinion on body hair?
Oh, that's such a good question.
You know, I don't. I mean, there's not like a certain amount of body hair that I prefer over the other. I'm just really happy to be there in the first place.
You're
Okay.
open-minded.
So I'm not one to like nitpick. I'm
Right.
just really stoked that that what's going down is going down.
Do you have a
Open-minded
but
and
do you have a
happy.
preference for your own body?
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
I like to be nice and
too.
smooth, aerodynamic, like a dolphin.
I go
do.
I go dolphin.
Yeah.
You
Which
do.
is not
Dolphin's good.
typical for a mask. They usually don't dolphin up.
Yeah.
But for me, that's
For you,
what
you
I
do.
like. I just like to just full body.
I think that's fun. I think it's very attractive when masks like have like, I don't know, good hygiene.
I'm
like they
into
take care of themselves.
She's very into hygiene.
It's a very like hygienic thing, I think, to be
Yeah.
very
That's why I
clean
do
shaven.
it.
Yeah.
I do it.
Also, and this isn't my story, but I'm just going to tell it on somebody who is a bush diver is what I'm going to call it.
right.
And this lady told me specifically that, and not that she minds there being a bush, but she said when there is bush, that it does, after a urination,
Yes, the
it
piss.
does marinate in the urine
Oh, sure.
juices. And so what you're getting if you don't wash up before a session, a full
Is
mate
piss bush.
is
Yeah.
it's piss bush.
Ugh.
And
Tragic.
yeah, which if I was going to, mate with a full bush, I would probably, if they urinated before,
Bring soap.
suggest a wash.
Yeah.
Only because of my hygiene issues.
Well, no one wants to. Well, never mind. I was going to say
Some
no one
people
wants to
may-
eat, but some
That's
do.
not true.
Some do.
That's
Never
just
say,
also
never say
fine.
never, never say no one.
Oh, yeah,
they're
yeah,
out
yeah.
there.
Listen, and I don't mind, doing the activity, but I'm not the receptacle.
Yeah.
I don't yuck that yum. It could be cool at times.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, tell me more about that.
I mean, I'll do it in the shower. But again, that goes along with my hygiene thing. It's a dominance thing.
I
So
see.
for me, I'm a dominant lover.
Yeah.
And that doesn't switch. I'm not out here a flexitarian. I don't go both ways.
Flexitarian. Is
Yeah.
that like another word for being a switch?
There you go. You
Okay.
did. Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
It just came to my mind.
I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah. It was good.
Sorry, it's going to happen a lot where these things just come into my mind.
You're in
and
a flow state.
Yeah, and I'm in
you're
a
just-
flow state, and we're going to flow
brains-
together on this
Yeah.
lesbian ride of
Yeah.
Sweet Thunder.
Speaking of flow, tell me more about the. We were talking.
Yeah, so I'll do it to assert dominance
Okay,
in
yeah.
a playful manner,
Right.
consensually, of course.
Consensually.
Of course.
I would even do it, and I haven't done it, and I'm a believer in a blanket, in a waterproof blanket.
Yes.
Because of my excretions.
Yes.
and
Mind you, this is my first impression of you. This is our first time meeting.
oh, I'm
going all
I
out
am
the fucking
flat
bird,
out.
yeah.
Welcome to my thunder. I'm literally
I'm
just
so into it. I
so-
really like it.
I'll
Yeah.
give you all the truth, everything.
I'm here for it. I'm
Okay,
here for it.
so-
I'm learning so much. This is the best way to learn about someone.
You asked.
It's crash course.
I guess that's true. Yeah. I guess I did.
Yeah, we don't have to go into it.
No, I want to.
I like it.
As you guys know, I am a believer in the blanket. And that way, any sort of liquids or whatever, blood, whatever you want,
Sure. Sure.
comes out, then you're protected. Boom, take it off, and you're good to go.
Mhm.
But if somebody was like, yeah, it's on me, I'd be like, run it. And it would be literally set
I
up
would do it
for
in the
it.
shower. I would just do it in the shower.
I would do it on a bed if I had the blanket.
No, because you
Right.
know what? I lived with someone, and you know who I'm talking about.
We don't say names.
We don't. Yeah, we
We
can't
don't ever use
say
names.
no more names.
You guys got in trouble?
Well, yeah, we can't talk about it.
No more names. And that being said,
Since we got in trouble.
yeah, I did live with someone. She used a tarp, right? Which is the same thing as blanket, I'm assuming, right?
This was the dominatrix.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, it was.
What's that?
Yeah, and she pissed, but it ended up like when she went to pick it up, and I don't know, she could have been high or something. I'm not sure. When she went to pick it up, it just fled and it went into the hardwood floor, and it just was everywhere.
Oh yeah, my
So I don't
hardwood
know.
floors are totally cleanable, but I
Yeah.
do that for the animals.
Yeah, so I'm like, I guess then it would work.
Specifically.
But you'd have to
Right.
pick it up in the right way. So that's my only fear with
No,
the blanket.
no. The blanket is it absorbs, so it's not a tarp. A tarp, it just will
Yeah,
go
this
off
was
the
a tarp.
sides.
This was a tarp.
A tarp is a tricky situation.
Yeah, that was bad.
With the blanket, it will absolutely absorb. And you should pick one up on Amazon. We are not sponsored, but you should absolutely pick one up on Amazon.
And
It's an amazing thing.
And it absorbs it.
Would you engage in something like that?
Would I engage in something like what?
Play.
Yeah.
Sure. It's been pitched to me for sure.
yeah.
But I found out later that girlfriend that I had at the time, everything she did was because she hated me. So
Oh.
I think when I think back on the relationship, I was like, oh, she was probably like actually trying to do something offensive to me. It probably
my
wasn't.
God.
What was
Yeah,
actually
that's when
like-
that's when it's not fun.
Yeah.
I didn't know, but I was kind of down bad for her. So I was like, yeah, babe, whatever you want. And it never happened. But
Yeah.
looking back, I'm like, she probably really wanted to disrespect me. Like,
oh
actually.
my God.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's not.
That was the only time. I'd be open to it though.
Yeah. I feel like I would never say no.
Yeah.
I like that about you.
well,
I feel like I'd never
I
say
like
no.
that about you.
I mean, unless you came up with something wild, then maybe I'd say no. But I don't know.
feel like you might say yes.
I'd say yes to try.
Yeah,
I would
to-
give it my best efforts.
My limit is But other than that, I'm down.
Like I on someone.
Yeah.
So like I'm not
but you
saying
would
no.
not on somebody that you're mating with. You just wouldn't. You would never
money,
respect them.
I would.
Well, that's different.
That's what
Money
I'm
is
saying.
different.
That's different.
So no money involved?
No. Would you?
I can't, operate that way.
What's your price?
What's the least amount of money
What's
you
your
would
price?
take?
Yeah, 500.
Oh, that's like easily I would do it for 500.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
I've always got one in the hopper.
That's got
what
one
I'm
in the
saying.
chamber. You're
I
always
always
ready.
got one ready.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It's like
I feel like, or I could get it ready.
yeah, for money, I would do anything, I
You
think.
just take
I
Miralax.
feel
Like for money, I'd do anything.
What's your
Yeah.
lowest price?
Probably like 1,000. I think that
1,000?
would be
No,
yeah,
dude, 500. Easy.
500.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
maybe
my,
3.
My
I don't know.
conditions would be like it would be like 1,000, and I would never see that person again. Like
Yeah, that's
I would
a
have to be
great-
someone
that's
that I
great.
don't know. And
What
I'm
if
just
you
like,
had to run into them at every lesbian event?
Oh, this is a woman I'm doing this to? I
Yeah.
always assume it's like men who pay for this.
No.
shit.
Let's say it's a woman, but then you have to run into her every lesbian event that you go to. She's there, and you have to be reminded of this
But you
night.
have to talk about it.
I have more questions about this scenario.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, does she bring this up? Do other people know?
No, she doesn't talk
It's a
about it.
secret.
It's just between you two in your
Oh,
brain.
Yeah. I mean, if she can, like, keep it under
Yeah,
wraps.
no one will ever know.
That's okay. And second, I mean, I'm already leaning towards like, yeah, sure. But what does she look like?
She's creepy.
It's
Her hair's
creepy,
really
it's
oily.
bad.
And she
Like
needs to
oil,
wash
she's
it.
got like 3 pieces of hair, like Shrek,
Yes.
Yes,
like Shrek.
flesh tone Shrek.
Yes.
A little bit Trekky.
But like mask.
Yes.
Yeah, but mask.
I have no.
But mask and like like drool always hangs down a little
Yeah,
bit.
she's slack jawed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Something's wrong.
Absolutely, I'd do it for free. No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, sure. If no one knows about it and she's paying me.
Yeah, she's paying.
Sure. Yeah.
What's the lowest?
It's a business transaction. I would still say probably 1,000. I
I
think
feel like
1,000 is probably my
1,000 because
lowest.
you have to see them every time. Like
Yeah.
that's
Every
fair.
time,
That's fair.
Under those conditions, it would be like, well, I'm already interacting with you more, which is also where some of the payment comes from.
Yeah, it's
So
true.
that adds on to the price.
It's true.
It'd be cheaper if we never saw each other again.
Yes.
I feel like you could even charge more now that I'm thinking about the scenario.
You know that
Because-
like what kind of like princes in like the Middle East will fly people out and have
yeah,
them-
in Dubai.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And it's
Yeah.
probably like a ton of money.
Yeah, they
That's
probably pay
crazy.
20 to 50K.
I think you need to up your price.
Oh my God. Like what was
But we're
I
talking
doing
local.
in
We're
my
talking-
20s? Like
Yeah.
why was I not in Dubai?
You would do well there.
You
I
could have
think.
done well
You
in
would do
Dubai.
really well in Dubai.
You could have done like,
I was busy smoking dude. That's what I was busy
When?
doing. I'm, my 20s.
were really
Smoking
busy,
too much
yeah.
to not be in Dubai.
Yeah.
That's actually what happened.
It's never too late. I mean, it's never
Yeah.
too late to go to Dubai.
No.
You
We
know.
can get the cash another way.
Yeah. We'll just shit on people.
Locally.
Locally. Yeah.
So what is your type out here in these lesbian streets?
Right. I would say historically, I date masks, but like long-haired kind of femi masks. Like not really stems, but like
So
actually,
like a
probably
Florida,
stems.
like a Florida mask.
A Florida mask.
Like a
Yeah.
Florida mask or like a Long Beach
literally
mask.
like SoCal, like
You
yeah.
Snapback, chains.
Can I say? Can I say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a simple gal.
Where are you from?
Phoenix.
Phoenix,
I would outsource a lot.
Arizona.
I would do a lot of outsourcing.
Okay, so these individuals, your type of mask, do not exist in Phoenix?
Not really. It's really interesting in Phoenix, I think, because it is kind of a more conservative space. Like I weirdly feel like lesbians out there are way more like heteronormative than out here. If that makes sense. Like the masks really like to act like men. It's a lot of like short-haired, like butchy masks out there.
So like army base vibe, like with like a really, tight cut.
Yeah. Yeah. And I would say like I've seen, we have a lesbian bar out there called Boycott, and it's a lot of like older lesbians too, but like Birkenstock, cargo short, buzz side. So yeah, like kind of what you're describing.
Birkenstock.
Birkenstock,
Yeah.
The type that I'm interested in, they're kind of always like coastal.
Okay.
It's not a Phoenix lesbian.
No.
That's not the vibe.
Okay, got
Yeah.
it. And now here's a question, right, that I have with a long hair mask. When you're like mating
Right.
with
sure.
them,
Yeah.
do they ever take the hair out in the mating, or is it always bunned up? Is it always like put up? Do they wear the snapback during mating? Do they like?
I didn't think of this.
Me neither, but it just came to my mind.
Yeah. No, I hear that. You know, I would say the bun's a pretty popular one.
Okay.
Bun's pretty easy. I would say I throw my hair up in a bun as well. Sure, you know. Having it down during mating can be kind of
it gets in the way.
Gets in the way. Yeah, it gets in the way. But yeah, I mean, if like having the snapback on during is kind of douchey. But sometimes I'm like,
sometimes keep it on.
Sometimes keep it on.
You're like, for the right role.
Yeah,
For the right role. I like
For the
that.
right role,
yeah,
keep
I'm like,
it on.
this is kind of douchey, but why is it kind of working?
Yeah.
That's the thing. We've heard a lot of like, oh, I really like the fuck boy look.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Okay, so that's your thing, fuck boy.
No.
Look.
Yeah, I would say look.
Yeah,
I
look.
would say look. But most of the time, if they look it, they probably are. Like if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck.
Yeah.
Have you heard that
Okay.
expression?
I have.
Am I quoting that correctly?
Yeah,
I don't know.
think
I'm
that's
If it
never
looks
good
like
at
a hey
this.
mamas, it's probably a hey mamas.
Yeah, if it looks like hey mamas.
Have you
probably.
dated a hey mama's lesbian?
Hey mamas, no. Piece of shit masks, yes. I
Okay.
wouldn't say that. Most of the ones I've dated are really, really sweet, and they're kind of like the softer kind
Like a
of mask.
golden retriever mask?
Yes, those have been the best ones. And then I did a little oopsie, and I dated more of a fuckboy.
Okay.
But I wouldn't say she was a hey mamas. She was just genuinely like a bad person.
Ew.
Like,
Okay,
just
so
douchey.
there's a difference. Okay, got it. So
I would say hey mamas are they're kind of all talk, but she, you know, was acting on it kind of.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Douchebag.
Yeah, totally.
Have you ever done the traditional lesbian mating dance of Uhauling with someone that you're dating?
Totally. Totally. And like it's happened twice, and each time I was convinced, I'm like, this isn't Uhauling because like we know each other so well. Like it just makes sense.
Why? Because it was a friend?
No, because I was like dating them the first time we U-hauled because she was homeless.
Oh no.
You like to? I date homeless too sometimes.
Yeah.
I do.
It's because oh my God, this is so fucking terrible. She was homeless because her and her ex-fiance broke up, and she was sleeping on my friend's couch. And for some reason, I was in a really bad place, and I was like,
And you're like, perfect.
that one.
Yeah.
I want that
She's perfect.
one. Yeah.
Listen, she had sex with somebody that had 5 teeth, so like
That's
we
true.
get it.
5 what?
Teeth.
Teeth?
Total. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So we get it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You're in good company.
Wow. How is
Yeah.
that? I imagine kissing someone with 5 teeth is kind of.
I don't remember.
Oh.
I don't. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it was a year.
Yeah, with that.
A year?
Yeah, I was so fucked up. It was a different life. It was a different life.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I go for extremely unhinged though, as you
Right.
know, and that's my bread and butter.
Uh-huh.
So I get it.
You're in good company.
Yeah, you're good, good
Yeah,
company.
Okay, good. Okay,
yeah,
good.
yeah.
I've made some pretty questionable decisions dating wise, you know.
Yeah.
But that's, you know, you live and you learn, question mark?
No,
yeah. We're
100%.
trying. We're
I
trying
grow
to
and
learn.
I think.
Grow and learn. That's all you can do.
I grow and I learn, I guess.
Yeah.
We try to learn every day out here in these lesbian streets.
Yeah. I'm tired of all the lessons. I'm tired.
Tired of the lessons.
You know,
Oh my
unfortunately,
God.
they just keep coming. They
Yeah.
just keep coming.
I'm God's strongest soldier. too many lessons.
What was the quickest that you moved in with somebody?
It was probably the homeless one because it was like urgent. Like she needed a place to stay.
She needed a house.
So you
And-
met her and it was that day?
No.
No, it was like the day after.
We had like hooked up a couple times. Yeah, it was like 3 days after. No, I'm just kidding. No, but she was kind of manipulative, and I am just such a sucker for like a sob story. And
Me too.
I think
Fuck.
I'm really easily manipulated. I'll believe anything that anyone says to me.
You're like, you've been traumatized. Let me heal you.
Well,
I am that way.
I studied.
Same.
I have a psychology degree, so I love psychology, and I wanted to be a therapist, but now I'm a content creator.
Giving therapy to the masks that end up in your.
Yes,
That's,
yeah.
that is you giving back. So.
Yes.
You are. You're really giving back to the community.
Yes, I really am, and I like to send them out better than I got them. So
That's good. You're a
I like that.
therapist.
yeah, someone else will reap the rewards of like my hard work, but you know, it's fine. Fuck, what were we talking about? She moved in pretty quick because yeah, it was urgent. She needed a place to stay, and it was crazy. I was like, I can't have you sleeping on a pull-out couch. You're my girl. You're my lady.
You're my lady.
I can't
You
believe the
moving
world
in.
has treated you like this. So it was pretty quick. I honestly don't remember. It was a bad time in my life. I was drunk constantly.
I get it.
So
I do.
couldn't tell you any sort of timeline, unfortunately.
Well, time is just a construct.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you moved here and you got into the underbelly of, LA lesbians.
Mm-hmm.
How was that for you?
Like the dating scene?
No,
or
like the party scene
Okay.
or
like my understanding of what the scene is out here.
Yeah.
Well, there's definitely more mullets out here than in Phoenix. I think
a mullet.
We-
She's obsessed with
I
a
do
mullet.
love a
I think
mullet.
mullets are awesome. I
They're
think they're
sexy.
great. They unfortunately haven't really hit Phoenix yet. Phoenix is so dated in terms of how the masks look, how the lesbians look.
Are you hot for Lady Mullet or not for Lady Mullet?
I am.
I know you are.
I'm pro. I don't see why not.
You're pro.
Yeah,
You
I'm
want to
not.
stroke the mullet.
I would stroke the mullet.
It's
yeah,
sexy.
you can swirl the
You're
bottom of it
obsessed.
around your finger. Yeah,
I love
You're
mullet.
obsessed.
I love a mullet on a woman. I really do.
She
It
gets
works,
confused
yeah.
when she sees a mullet.
Extremely confused.
And then she's
Uh-huh.
like, I might be a lesbian tonight.
Right,
Yes.
right. Tonight might be the night.
Who knows?
Yeah, you go
If you
wild
have a
for
mullet,
it. Hit
watch
her
out.
up. Follow her.
Yeah,
Calling
love
all
a mullet.
mullets.
yeah. Put out the bat signal.
Yeah,
for the
a
mullets.
mullet on a woman really does something.
I agree. And there's so many out here. I specifically have one friend in Phoenix with a mullet and they have ginger hair. And I texted them, I was like, you would do so well out here. Like you would do so well out
crush.
here. You would crush out here.
How long have you been in LA?
I moved out here in October of 2023.
Okay, so
Okay.
2 years? Is
Yeah.
it? 4, 3? I'm bad at
Yeah.
math.
No, that's fine. I like that.
Fine.
Yeah. And when you came here, did you have friends already, like a network, or were you coming just raw dog?
No, I had a network of friends out here. I don't think I would have moved out here if I didn't have some sort of
Support or
Support?
something.
Yeah.
people.
How did you meet these people?
like Instagram
That was
and
a
stuff.
question. Yeah. We wanted to know. We're like, okay, so obviously you're a severe attractive. So people must be in your DMs.
Yeah, are
All the
these
time.
people that slid into your DMs that wanted to talk to you to get into your area?
My area. I'm sure some of them were. I don't want to overgeneralize and be like, yes, all of them. But
Probably most, yeah.
I would say most.
I mean,
would say
yeah,
most.
you could be humble, queen, but the truth is,
We won't
were
be
they
humble.
masks?
no, you know what? I think a lot of my queer friends out here are femme because if they were masked,
You would have.
it would have
You would have
it might
sunk
have
your
already
teeth.
They maybe not have been friends.
you know
Yeah. Do you hit the short ones too?
yeah, everyone's the same height when they're horizontal, so it doesn't really
That's a
matter.
great response.
Okay. What about
I like that.
the? Yeah, love
cares?
that. What about the short hair? You're like, no, short hair is unacceptable.
Oh yeah, but
short
there's long
hair's
hair mask.
I think short hair's fine. I've just never
Did you see
historically
how she
dated
said that?
someone with short hair.
It's
It's fine. It's just not your cup of tea, which
not
is
my cup of
allowed.
tea.
Preferences
yes,
are allowed.
by the way, preferences are allowed. If she doesn't want to mate with a short-haired mask, guess what? She doesn't have to.
Yeah.
This isn't
That's
prison.
Yeah. Wait.
We don't do things because we have to here in this
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
It's a choice and it's a preference. You can't control that.
Yeah. I'm not opposed to it. I've definitely hooked up with people with short hair and
And it won't
it's-
happen again. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I'm only
we're
kidding.
I did it once and I don't want to go back. So
Yeah.
no, I'm just kidding. But I mean, just historically, the girlfriends that I've had
Not short
have
hair.
all been long hair.
Okay.
I really love long, pretty hair.
Because you like
So,
to just touch it in the wind or something?
You know,
Oh,
yeah.
I see. You
I'm
like
just
to
kidding.
rap.
Yes, touch it in the wind. It blows around like a pretty horse mane. and-
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, because is your preference top, bottom, or flexitarian?
I would say flexitarian because I'm pretty flexitarian.
Okay.
Depending on the partner that I have, because some partners prefer to be more submissive. Some of them prefer to be more dominant, and then I'll kind of accommodate because I'm really good either way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
And what have you found out here on these LA streets in the masks that you're selecting? Are they mostly top? Are they mostly bottom? Or flexitarians?
I would say probably bottom-leaning flexitarians. Just in
Yes, this is what we've
in
heard.
Yeah.
my experience, a lot of the masks are little pillow princesses sometimes.
So I've heard.
It can happen.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, you're there to do all the hard labor,
I love it. I think it's great because it feels like I'm like,
contributing to the family.
how is this gonna like? I think it's weirdly. Oh my god, this is gonna sound fucking awful. I don't know how this is gonna come across. Like it's like a power thing, kind of.
That's not
You
a bad
like
thing.
the power.
It's like
I
yeah,
like the
says it all
yeah.
the time.
I love the power.
you know, I can kind of be the one to kind of break them down, make them a little more vulnerable
Wow.
than they normally would be, and that to me is like
That's sexy.
that's a job well done.
Yeah.
That's a job well done.
So do you get turned on by converting a top to a flexitarian?
Absolutely. But I also don't think I'm like attracted to masks who are just strictly tops, like
Right.
touch me nots, because I'm like,
Well, touch me nots is a different sector, right? I feel like
Okay,
a
yeah,
lot of
that's the- I
people
guess it's the
say, a
extreme.
lot of people, like when I say I'm a top, I am not a touch me not.
Mm-hmm.
That does not mean that you cannot touch me. That just means when you do touch me, I still remain in control.
okay, wait, yeah, I see what you mean.
Because it's like you may be going down to Australia,
Right, down under.
right,
Yeah.
down under, right?
To the outback.
But I put you there.
yeah, right,
And,
okay.
and like it's very much that energy.
Okay, wait, no, okay, so I guess that's more my vibe then. Is like I am in control of the situation most of the time.
Okay.
Yes.
So maybe that's more. I guess I've always said I'm top leaning switch. So I guess if that's what it is, then
I mean, look,
Yeah.
who knows? I guess it's,
Top
who
leaning
knows? We
switch
don't we
sounds
don't
right.
know what's
we need
right
to bring in
here.
the specialist. We need to bring in
We
like,
This
an
is wrong.
expert.
We have.
We have a specialist.
Yeah, we have a lot
Oh.
of specialists, HR departments, things like that.
Okay, yeah.
yeah, we need
Okay.
it. We did it.
We do.
But yeah, so like I feel like a touch me not is just a different, I think, thing than a top. A top
Yeah.
is energy.
You know, I think you're right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess I've kind of thought about top and bottom as very like
you don't touch a top.
where you are in like
Physically.
like more like a place in space,
A diorama.
Yes.
rather than
Yeah.
an energy.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I have a misunderstanding of like top and bottom.
When you
We all do.
explained that was pretty, like, I understood that.
That
pretty
makes
well
sense to me.
For my brain.
Well, yeah, because if I essentially put you there,
You still are the boss.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah,
You're still
Yeah.
the boss.
you're still the boss. But yeah, I feel like because I've spoken to individuals that I've mated with, and this one girl told me, "Oh yeah, I can tell real quick when they're a bottom when I'm going down on them because there's just a different energy from somebody who is a top that I'm going down on versus a bottom who I am
Okay.
going down on, right? So like a bottom, I don't know what they do, but
I would say it's more of like they surrender a lot quicker, right?
it's a surrender. Okay.
It's like, you know, and then if you're
that's what I like is the surrender.
The surrender.
Not
Yeah.
surrendering, but the surrender.
The surrender.
Right. And then I feel like if you're a top, you're kind of more like maybe like moving the head around, like talking them through it
Yeah.
kind of thing. Like still kind of like taking control of the situation.
Yeah.
But I think part of being a bottom is probably just kind of like surrendering control.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean, and I just want to put a PSA out to Lesbian Nation.
Lazy
that,
bottoms.
That
I
doesn't
knew
mean that as a bottom, you shouldn't back. I think that this is something that really needs to be put out there. Like, really put your energy into it. Don't just starfish out there. If you're a bottom, like work with your top. You know, really, because it's a true difference maker to me in who I tango with, who I V on V tango.
Right.
V tango.
Who I V on V tango
The lip
with.
to lip tango.
Yeah, because you literally are going to return to the lip that gives you true effort.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody wants someone boring. I think
you
just in
have,
a general
if
sense.
you have two lips, right?
Yeah.
And one lip gives as much effort as you do, and the other one is just essentially
Nothing.
like, yeah, you don't want. It's not necrophilia. It's like it's like a dance. It's V on V tango.
and that's what you want.
Yeah, you want a dance partner.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
But
It
some people
does.
do like that other stuff, and that's fine. But this is just my preference.
Yeah, whatever.
Again, that's fine.
It's a spectrum. Everyone's different. Blah,
That's
blah,
your
whatever.
vibe, and you want a starfish. Do your thing.
Starfish away.
Yeah, but adios.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
So when you came here, you had friends. Did they bring you to the parties?
I would say probably yes. Yeah.
You're like lesbian Nemo in a new pond.
I know. And I don't want to go home.
Yeah.
I don't want my
Yeah.
dad to find me. I'm good here.
I have heard of many Hollywood Hills lesbian parties
Okay.
that we have not been invited to.
No. And that's
Yeah.
a crime, by the way. You
That's
need to
a
get
crime.
on that. All of you who are listening out there that haven't invited us, get on that.
Me too.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I've never been to
You
one.
haven't?
I didn't even know that those existed. Who
Yeah.
are the Hollywood Hills lesbians that are throwing these parties?
A lot of money.
Yeah.
Lot
'cause
of
we're
money.
Like, we've heard of stories. It sounds at this point, maybe it is a myth. I'm not sure.
It's not a myth. It's not a myth.
In my heart, I'm like, I wish it was because not invited.
Well, I'm not from here, so everything is still so exciting. I'm still like in the honeymoon phase of living in LA. So I'm like, Hollywood Hills, I've heard of that. I want to go.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of thing.
I know what you mean.
You know, everything
can
is still so
understand.
exciting and new.
I
So
want that. I want like the orgy.
I
the
want
dr-
gone.
But,
to
like,
be
where
done.
are the orgies and where are the
They're all there.
drugs, but like with safe
It's all
lesbians.
Do you think they send party fulls for those, or like, so, like, where's the party full for the
We've heard
drug-filled
people
orgy?
whispering. We've been to a few events where like we hear people whispering next to us, but not inviting us, but we hear them.
Yeah.
And
That's
it's
when you
like,
have to be like,
no.
No. I never go to a party that they don't want me at.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's a mistake. It's a mistake.
On their end.
you
It's a
miss,
mistake.
You miss
I'm a
100%
fun
of the
time.
shots you don't take. Shooters got to shoot. Put yourself out there.
Oh my God, no, not me.
I think I was invited to one that's like at a mansion
Yeah,
recently.
similar.
Is
Yeah.
that the one?
Probably.
I don't know.
Similar
We
one?
don't
We
even
weren't
know. We
invited.
weren't invited.
Fuck.
But
Okay,
we've
but
heard of it.
basically they hunted you to come to the party, obviously.
I was
yeah.
hunted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why didn't you go?
It's coming up.
Oh,
There's one happening soon.
You should go. You have to report back.
I think in March. Yeah.
Tell us
okay,
how it
in
is.
March
Report
there's a
back.
mansion. I gotta find out.
Would you guys be so mad if I came back and I was like, there was like fucking 15 person. We were all. I just off of so many tits.
Yes, I would love that.
I
It
was
was
happy
insane.
for you. I would be
Listen,
happy
we
for
don't
you.
even care. Like, we could just live vicariously through you and be like, yeah, it was
I just wanna
great.
hear
I was like
about it.
there.
I'll have a tell-all.
Oh, that'll be incredible.
I'll drop names. I'll dox everybody.
That's right.
I love it.
I have
That's right.
photos and videos. I'm scrolling through.
Uh-huh. We'll
letting
drop
everyone
names, but
know.
we'll bleep them.
Yeah, we will bleep them.
The whole thing is just a beep, beep, beep.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just
yeah.
blurred photos. That'd be good. That's good content.
It's the only way, apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently. Would you say you got knighted into the lesbian attractive scene here?
I think so. I
Yeah,
think so.
you were knighted.
I think so. I think having followers is like helpful, and it's very
Yeah.
Clout.
it's a very big
They call it
drive. I
clout.
think
Yes.
clout. Yeah, I think just the fact that I have a following and I'm a content creator makes a lot of other lesbian content creators be like, we have so much in common. Hi, bestie, kind of thing, which is great.
Do you feel like some of them are disingenuous and are only trying to be friends with you because of followers?
Of course.
Does it bother you, or do you just kind of like whatever? Fuck
I get it. I mean, if like this is like maybe a hot take and maybe not like a super popular opinion, but if I understand that a relationship, like a friendship or something, is purely transactional, I'm not going to expect more from it.
Totally, I can
Like,
I
understand that.
agree.
Do you know what I
Wait,
mean?
yeah, we're on
Like,
the same page.
I'm
Then we're
totally
on the
content.
same page.
Yeah.
I'm totally content with it being transactional, and that doesn't make me feel like I don't know,
like hurt or anything.
no, because I'm like, I understand our intentions. Like, you help me out, I help you
Yes,
out, and we can
totally.
be friendly and stuff. But like, you're not going to hear from me if I'm having a bad day. Like, I'm
No,
not,
no,
I'm
no. I'm
there
not
to
telling you my
protect
secrets.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
not personal. There's boundaries that you put there, and I think it's totally fine to have friends like that are more like of a
Going out friends
Transactional
or
friend.
whatever. I know what you mean.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is
I
exactly why I say if you want to me for clout, you absolutely can.
Yeah.
This is literally why I say that. Like, if I want to have with you and you want to have with me,
Yeah.
I don't care if you want to have with me for clout. If I want to have with you too, cool. We're both on the same vibe.
And
Yeah.
it's a working,
It was
friendship.
yeah,
I
it's
don't know
a
what.
working-
Yeah.
I don't know
It's
what.
a working friendship.
Yeah.
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 I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I don't
Yeah.
think so either. I feel totally comfortable having relationships like that, and I know that I do.
And also just like kind of knowing like where a friendship begins and ends. Like, I don't know, there's some people that I'm going to call if I'm really upset about something and like, something happens with my family. I'm calling Tippy. There's other people I probably wouldn't fucking call.
Why are you going to call somebody that you barely know,
Yeah.
okay, to be like, hey, little Sarah or whatever.
Little Sarah.
Little
Yeah,
Hi, Sarah. We met at Honey's 2 months ago.
Yeah,
yeah.
here's
I just got evicted.
Yeah,
Sleep on your couch.
Can you help me? Like, that's not going to
I
happen.
don't even have this number saved.
Yeah.
But it's because, and here's the thing: is some people,
Mental illness, right?
and because
sure.
of mental
It's mental
illness,
illness
they
in it,
don't
yeah.
have friends.
That's
Yeah.
Sorry.
it's true.
And that's okay if that's your thing, but like, don't talk to random Joe who you just met.
And then be upset when he doesn't pick you up from the side of the freeway because your car blew up or whatever.
Right.
Don't get mad about
Or
that.
exposes that information, or God knows what can happen. Like, Lord knows.
Like, don't do that. You know,
Don't trust. Maybe I'm just too damaged.
No, I've learned the hard way.
But I think it's safe. I think it's safe to do that, you know?
Yeah, like, don't trust to be safe
no,
out there.
Not at all. I think it's totally fine to kind of mentally categorize your
Yes.
friends and be like, it's okay to have designated party friends, but those aren't the friends you're going to go to when you're having a bad day, right?
Yes.
Correct.
It keeps you from being disappointed by expecting a kind of friendship from someone where that's like not the dynamic at all.
Totally.
You know?
Totally.
I'm here to have a drink with you and, you know.
Call you in a month, dude.
Totally. Totally. Yeah.
There's just people where you pick up where you left off.
Yeah, totally.
So essentially now you have a flock of attractives, you would say, now that you flock with? Because I've noticed that, you know, just in my research,
Right.
that attractives kind of flock in a attractive posse squad flock.
Yes, they do.
They do.
Birds of a feather.
Is there competitive nature amongst the attractive lesbian seagulls?
Totally. I have noticed it. I have most experience with it in Phoenix, where it's kind of like the masks and the masks are kind of like, why yada. If there's another mask in the room, there's like tension between them.
I've
like,
heard about this.
They have like a mask off.
Yeah.
It's like who's like
It's interesting.
the mask that all the femmes are going to flock to.
Sometimes when I walk into a room, like, I don't know, I don't notice anything. But sometimes I'll get heat from another mask and they just compete with me and I don't compete. I'm like, you win.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care.
You win.
You win. Like, you win, I'm out.
Okay.
I don't care.
Yeah, who
I'm not
cares?
in it for war. I'm just here for vibe. Like, so whatever, you know, like
You're a freak.
you're freak. Like, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah,
Like,
you're acting like a freak.
I don't have time for this shit.
No.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a very, very real thing. And I think that kind of goes back to how in Phoenix there are these weird like gender roles within the lesbian community where the masks really act like guys and they almost have like this toxic masculinity where it's like a competition between them and other masks.
And you don't see that as much here in LA.
No, I feel like the masks are like, I guess from what I've seen, but I feel like I've seen more like mask on mask action out here, which I'm like very for. I'm like very for that.
So you would attend a hot orgy with a bunch of masks just going at it.
And I'm in the cuck chair. I'd
And
be
you're in the
totally fine
cuck
with
chair.
that.
Literally,
I'm
you're in the
holding
cuck chair.
camera.
You cannot touch.
Oh my God. I'd be so fine with that. I am so mask for mask. Like till I die, I'm so mask for mask.
Ooh, question.
Okay, go.
So if you were to curate a 5-person or
Okay.
how many of those people, and you're one of those people, so you've got 4 spots left.
4 spots. Okay.
How many of those people are masks?
Like all of them, probably.
Okay, you're going all masks.
I'm going all mask. I'm getting a train ran on me.
That's all masks.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'm going to
It's one of
Paris.
my-
I'm seeing the Eiffel Tower. Like, I'm there. You know?
I love that.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I think that the ratio of like masks to femmes that I've been with, it's like heavily more mask.
So the amount of femmes you can count on one hand.
You know?
Not even. It doesn't even exist. There is no hand.
You know? No, there is a hand. There is a hand.
Okay.
Maybe 2. No, probably 1. I'm thinking about this too much, I think. But yeah, there's been a couple in there. But I lean
It's just
more.
not your preference.
And it's also the masks tend to be more interested in me. So it's like, that's just kind of, like finding femme on femme is a little more difficult, I think. It tends to be a little more like masks
I feel like
go
it's
after the
very
femmes.
today. It's very 2025.
It's definitely becoming more and more femme for femme, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. And then also like the short hair masks were just like an antique breed now. It's like really, it's
Not if you go to Phoenix. They're out there still.
It's a different vibe. It's a different vibe. You know, because I'm not like, you know, crew, you know, military. It's a different vibe out there in Phoenix. I've seen it.
Yeah.
So you were saying, okay, do you feel like you are hitting on people more? Like, would you rather be the aggressor or the aggressee?
I love that question,
You know?
Tallulah.
One, first of all, what's more common?
Okay.
Obviously, they go to you, but I'll let you answer.
Right.
I'll let let you answer.
Are you already like guessing what I'm gonna say?
No, I just like I could see you're beautiful, so it's like of course they're coming to you. I would assume, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
come
how
on.
it works.
Yeah, I would say probably most often I'm approached, but sometimes to get the ball rolling, I'll just do like kind of like the eyes thing. Oh, it's
You're like I'm interested.
it's all in the eyes, and it almost I would say there's like a 99.9% success rate with that.
Oh, love
The
that.
eyes.
The eyes, but it's more
What's the look? Can you give it to your camera?
wait, I'm getting
I know.
Like
I feel
show
shy.
your camera
Okay.
the eyes.
So if I see someone like across the bar or
Yeah.
across the club or something, it's just like it's almost like a little up down. Like meet their eyes, make sure that you don't move your eyes, and just kind of do like something like that.
Wow, with like a flirty
was
smile.
good.
I really like
yeah,
that.
with a smile for
And
sure.
it calls
Like
them over to you.
it's like I like what I see. You may approach. You know.
it feels like witchy,
It's very witch as fuck.
but like not in a bad way. Like good.
No.
Like
Yeah. No. I mean.
You're
I'm doing this, but I don't
you're
know how to say.
You're spellbound.
Yes.
You're spellbound.
yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
And
Yeah.
how many of these people that you kind of put into your laser beam already know who you are? Do you think?
Yeah, good question.
Oh my gosh, I have never even thought of that. What do you mean? Like if
They
they
probably know who you
Like
are.
know
like
who
if they
you
follow
are.
me on Instagram,
Yes.
that
no,
makes
no, no.
me
They probably secretly don't follow you but they probably know who you are.
that makes me sick to my stomach.
Honestly, you know what?
Do you think?
Of course.
Come
oh my
on.
god.
You're a hot woman. It's like there's just I feel
You're a big content creator out there. You think they don't know who you are?
You
there
know
are
what?
even hot people without a social media following that people just know from being
Local
around.
legends.
Yeah, like local hottie.
legends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 followers, but it's like your hot people know.
You know, yeah. yeah.
It's like,
They're like super underground.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
You know,
It's-
I don't do social media, but they're still hot.
That's
so
hot.
it's I
That's
feel
hot too, that they don't do social media.
Yeah. So it's like even if maybe they don't follow you on like social media, they've probably seen you out and about or like, oh, that's that hot girl I saw last week or da 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 da.
Yeah.
I feel like, I think that's probably the case sometimes.
Yeah.
I think I have heard that. Obviously, people have said like, "Oh yeah, I've seen you on TikTok."
Yeah.
or
Yes.
yes. I followed you on Instagram or something like that.
They're not like, oh, I banged my clam to your thirst trap that you had on TikTok.
that. Unfortunately, I think would work on me.
You're like,
They're
fuck
like,
it.
oh yeah, I
Yeah.
saw you. I mean, you know what? I
Yeah.
respect direct. I do
I do
respect
too.
direct. And so
Yeah.
if you came up to me and you're like, not that I have thirst traps, but if I did, but if I did,
Yes.
right? And someone came up to me and was like, and I love direct because they always expect me to approach them.
Yeah.
And so if they came up to me and they were like, I have fucking banged my clam to your video on TikTok,
Yeah.
I
You
would
would
be
die.
like, this is destiny.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to make this a reality for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I wanted to. Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me make your dreams come true.
I would
If it made sense.
listen, I love that so much. In 2005, a man told that to me, and I was so elated. I got with him.
I slept with him.
I was so elated by the moment.
He flattered me so
Listen,
hard.
It
I
was
fucked him.
crazy. It was crazy. It was, yeah.
That's all it takes. Take notes, everybody. That's
I
all
mean,
it takes.
well, you have to really be struck by the moment.
Right.
And I did do
yeah.
music with him, and he was my bandmate at the time.
Okay.
So
Okay. A
I
lot
was
of lore.
It was a little
yeah,
different.
it was
Lot
a
of
little
lore.
different. So
You're gonna have to work harder.
yeah. It's not just like, oh, tell me a compliment. It's like, it's deeper than that.
Wow. Wow. So he said that he like pulled the pad, choked the chicken to your photo or something? Is that what he said?
No, what happened is he told me that he had a dream about me.
Mm.
And he told me the dream, and I was so turned on by what he had envisioned that I said to him after he said it, I said, now you're going to say it to me exactly like you just said it. Start speaking. And he started to speak, and I reenacted his entire dream out for him then and there.
Oh my God.
What a good friend.
That's very hot.
I was feeling the moment.
Yeah.
I love that.
But that was the last time that I had an interaction with a male.
Wow.
Yeah.
2005?
Yeah.
That's
Oh my
going out with a
goodness.
bang.
I felt
That
like
really
I
is.
went strong.
Done.
I went to, and then out.
Yeah.
I love
mic
that.
drop kind of moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
Wow.
He calls me about once a year since 2005.
Wow.
That's not a lie.
the only
I've
constant
never
ever.
heard this.
The only constant in my life.
I never told you this.
No, I've never
he's like,
asked. I didn't know.
Yeah, he's from New York because I lived in New York at the time, and he was like, "Yeah, Tip, I think about that.
Oh
that
my
time.
God.
Yeah," and I'm like, "I love you too.
Oh my God. Tippy, block
I
him.
love you too.
You
No,
have
no,
to
no, no.
block him.
I love him. It's just never gonna happen."
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hold on to
funny.
those memories. you
Yeah,
know?
I don't
Make sure
mind
they don't
that.
fade.
You're welcome.
Right.
Yeah, you're
love that.
welcome.
Yeah.
That's cool. But yeah, if that could happen with a lesbian, that would be great.
Totally.
Even better. Oh, I want to know how many people slide into your DMs a day?
Oh yeah.
Lesbians.
God.
How many lesbians?
Oh,
They, them,
I mean-
queers, etc.
I mean, not enough. The ratio's fucked on my Instagram. It's mostly men. I would say at my following ratio, it's like disgusting how many men follow me, but whatever. But I do get like a lot of DMs on a regular basis, and I think a good amount of them are women. It's mostly men,
Right.
Okay.
but it is a lot of women. It is a lot of women because does everyone have this like follow requests and then hidden follow requests?
Yeah.
Yes.
When I go into those hidden follow requests, I really see like how many DMs I get a day, and it's like fucking, it's disturbing.
Do you? So, but do you check to see if there's an attractive that you may want to chit chat with?
Sure.
This is what I hear: is that the people with the big followings, right?
Yeah.
They still check the hiddens to see.
I would.
I would too.
I check the hiddens a lot because
Yeah.
I've missed like work opportunities because they
Yes.
went to the hidden
Sure.
folder.
Yeah.
Like for some
100%.
reason, but I guess like my routine or like what I would do when I would go through my requests is I would go and try to find, like a woman
Yeah.
who is my type. And then I click on her profile. And if she was like in Phoenix or LA, then I'll proceed. But if she was like in
You're
a
not
different
doing
part of
a
the country,
bi-coastal
So
baddie.
you don't do long distance lesbian relationships.
if it was like,
Like New
Have
York
you
or something.
ever?
I have, yeah.
Okay,
I
so-
dated a couple people in SoCal when I was living in Phoenix. And that's like, it's
That's
an easy
close, though,
drive
yeah.
and I have family out here. So it's like it's not anything crazy. I don't think I've dated anyone further than that though, because it's a little too far for me.
Well, it's far.
I couldn't do it. I need to mate too often.
Yeah. Yeah, the need to mate. Yeah, your primal urge
Yeah.
to fornicate.
It would be
Yeah.
tough. It would be tough unless it was some sort of open thing, and then I don't do open though.
No.
I
Yeah.
don't. Do you do open?
No.
Yeah.
That's
A visceral
scared me.
reaction.
Yeah.
It was a physical reaction.
Yeah.
It's
Jumped.
a
No,
jump scare.
I don't do open.
Would you ever do open?
No, I think the only arrangement that I would be comfortable with a partner would be us like bringing in a third
Like a night.
for a night, and then again, it's the same thing. Like never talk to them again.
Yeah, totally. fair.
It's the emotional thing that really fucks me up the most.
Okay.
Because I've gotten over other people because
Okay.
I can understand like you can kind of detach emotions from that. There's
Yeah.
like it's kind of easy to have hookups like that, but I'm like if you're like sending paragraphs to your ex,
Right,
Yeah,
right.
no.
I'm like there's emotion attached to that,
Totally.
So wait, I have a follow-up question to that. You have proceeded in a relationship where there were infidelity issues.
Well, no, I found out after the fact, but like it was where it was like I was like she did everything else. Like it makes sense that she also cheated on me. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
So
But it wasn't the physical part like that was upsetting to you. It's more
Yeah.
an emotional attachment.
yeah, well, it was because she cheated on me with her ex that she was still very close with.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
no.
yeah,
No.
yeah. Actually, that happened twice.
Oh my
happened
God,
twice
no.
with the girl that was homeless. She cheated on me with her ex fiance.
Lesbians
Bye.
don't detach from their exes.
I fucking
which-
hate it because I
Why?
have to. I have to get over it.
It's crazy though. And
That's
then
what
and then
normal
when they
people
say
do, though.
Yeah.
They detach to get over it.
Yeah.
That's
and then when they
normal.
say it's my friend, it's like I'm sorry, and you can do whatever you want. But honestly, most times, and that doesn't mean that sometimes, you have an ex that you can be friends with, but most times, if someone says that, run.
It's like a zero tolerance policy.
Yeah.
That would be for me.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like your ex that you lived with, or like your ex fiance, and
No,
you're like,
that's
oh, we're
fucking
just
crazy.
friends.
That's
I'm
fucking
like-
crazy.
I'm like, you must think I'm fucking stupid.
You must think
You must
I'm
think
dumb.
this is my first time around the block.
Correct.
Because it's not.
To be friends with somebody that you loved for years and lived with
Yeah.
is just
No.
Imagine
Sus.
the future with. Yeah.
It's
no.
sus.
Yeah. Can't get past that.
Red flag.
For
Total
me,
red
and
flag.
you know, again, we'll probably be crucified for that, but you know, whatever you want to do in your lesbian land, you do. But over here, no.
Yeah.
Survey says no.
Do you think it's a red flag if your significant other has 0 friends? Like, I'm talking 0.
I don't think I've ever dated someone with 0 friends.
Would it be a red flag?
Yeah,
Obviously.
Probably.
Okay,
I'd be like,
Tallulah's
what's
really
wrong with you? Why does no one like
Yeah,
you?
it's like something's wrong.
Tallulah's really passionate about this because we put out a clip that said, you know, that it's a red flag if you don't have friends. And then all the people came out from the woodwork and
Right.
were like, you guys are bullies. You're
like,
mean girls
I
for
have
saying
no
this.
friends.
I have no friends. And then they even went further to say, and this, I thought, I'm sorry, and I'm just going to say this flat out for the
Say
internet.
it's going to send me over the edge.
It's ableist when
Yes.
you say that neurodivergents can't have friends and that autistic people can't have friends. There are neurodivergents on this podcast and autistic people that absolutely have friends. I get very
Yes.
angry at this. I get very angry. And you know what? That can mean a coworker, or maybe you're so neurodivergent that you can't even, you know, go to work. Well, you know what? There's online friends. Maybe
There's
there's a
something.
forum, there's meetups, whatever. Maybe there's, you know, a cousin that you're close with.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Right.
like, you have one friend. If you cannot maintain relationships, then honestly, you probably can't maintain a relationship.
That's what we're saying.
Absolutely. I
That
think a
is-
friendship is the foundation of a romantic relationship.
Yes.
You're not going to have a very long, healthy romantic relationship if you guys aren't
If
friends
it's your
first.
only person for everything, it's also not fair to your partner. It's also
Yeah.
not fair. It's
No.
like, get a life.
Yeah.
It's like you guys are
One.
really, you're ableist.
One, you're ableist.
Yeah. It's like crazy.
But two, also, I'm sorry, but it's a little wild. And if you don't have friends and you want to link up with somebody else that doesn't have friends,
Good.
that's great. Good for you guys. Flow off into the sunset. But it's not okay to say that somebody can't make a line in the sand and have boundaries for themselves. They absolutely can say, if you don't have friends, I don't want to engage.
Yeah, I mean, this was my next question. We were discussing this in the car. I just have to say it and then I'll let it fucking go.
I know you feel it strongly.
Has anybody ever gone, and let's say I would like, if you were to ask me, you know what, Tallulah, why don't you make a list of all the things that you want in a partner? I would say funny, kind,
Yeah.
silly. Would I ever, or have you ever heard somebody say, you know what, number one thing is I want them to have no friends?
You know,
That's
You know
my
what says
top-
that?
A psychopath.
Narcissist.
Yes,
I was
a
just gonna say
narcissist.
that.
Narcissist.
I was gonna say that. They won't say that. They won't come
Yes,
out and
'cause
say
they
that.
can't.
But they like being able to isolate someone.
Yes, you're
a
And
narcissist,
control someone,
abusive, somebody
control
abusive.
friends speaking sense to them.
Yes.
They want someone who only relies on them.
Yes, it's very narcy vibes.
It's
Yeah.
super. It's
So-
high max narcy.
Yeah.
Super max
Yeah.
narcy.
Max
So if you're
narcy.
in the comments and you're saying stuff like this,
Take
maybe
a look
you
at
need to
yourself.
Look in the mirror
Right.
and try on that narcy hat and see if it fits.
Yeah.
Probably will.
because it probably will fit.
Probably will fit.
Wild that you guys are putting this out on the internet.
I just
It's
wanted to say.
wild. It's wild. You want to come for us? This is mafia. We will come
Mafia.
for you. We will come for you.
It's crazy. It's just crazy out here. Nobody's ever said, yeah, my number one green flag would be I want them to have no friends unless they were sick. And anyways,
Right.
we can move on. But
Quite, yeah.
So for the end of the episode, we have a game.
Oh.
And so we wanted to give you popular lesbian characters in TV and cinema.
Okay.
cinema. That kills me.
In films.
And these are popular characters. And we want to know if you would smash or pass them.
I love this. I love a good smash or pass.
Okay,
Let's
great.
objectify some people.
Okay, so the first one is from the film Gia. And the character, I don't know if you know this, is Gia.
I've never seen this.
It's Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, it is.
If you haven't seen this classic piece of lesbian cinema about a beautiful lesbian drug addict supermodel,
I can't believe I've never
it's
seen
called
this.
Gia.
Angelina Jolie plays a lesbian.
Oh, yeah.
Smash. This is smash.
Yeah. Here, I printed
There's
out
a second
another
one.
photo only because I thought it was just so striking.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
This is also Gia.
wow.
Incredible, right? So that's still a smash?
Still a smash.
Okay.
I'm going to cream my jorts
Okay.
playing this game.
Okay, so we
That's
have
together. That's together.
Graham. We have Graham, but I'm a cheerleader.
Yeah.
So here's Graham in the nice dress, and then this is a terrible printout that Tallulah's done,
I
but it
wanted
does
you
a
to
more
see-
mask vibe.
I'm
Yeah.
like blushing right now. You know, probably both.
So both.
Porque no los dos.
Okay,
That's great.
I would say the one on the right made me blush, but
Yeah.
but you would still do this.
I could swing it in more of like a role play situation.
You would still do the femme version of Graham.
Again, it would be a power thing. You
Yeah.
know?
Okay.
It's a
And
power
for
thing.
the audio listeners, we're showing a photograph of Graham from But I'm a Cheerleader in both femme and mask. And she has chosen both.
I'll
Yes.
chose both.
Veronica
Smash
chose both.
I'm gonna say smash for maybe all of them.
Okay,
Did you
I
guys
love
pick any
that.
bad
Listen,
ones?
a dirty
It was
whore
hard
lives
to
inside
find.
me too.
Yeah. I know that's right.
Okay, so this is the character Megan in But I'm a Cheerleader.
Right. Okay, this might be my first pass.
Okay.
A little too femmy for me. And I remember she was a little too timid.
You want them to be
Secure.
equally as aggressive as you?
No, I just want you to be like confident, like know what you're doing. I've been doing this for long enough. Well, I mean, I'm 23, but
Still long enough.
for a decade. I mean, it's most of my life.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Have you seen the movie Bound?
No.
Okay, so Bound is another epic, classic lesbian cinema. And here is somebody, and I don't know if this is enough hair for you, but this is somebody named Corky.
Corky is hot.
I would smash
Yeah.
for sure.
This
Smash.
is so this is enough hair for you.
Totally. Yeah.
So okay, so let's talk about hair politics.
Okay.
Okay,
talk.
let's talk about lesbian hair politics.
Let's dish.
So this would be considered long hair for you.
Yeah. I mean, we're talking about smashing. I'm not marrying her. Right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
not,
you
like,
wouldn't
dating
marry
her.
at this hair length.
No, that's not true. I guess if we like,
It's like I guess we're trying to figure out what your flavor is.
I
You like
think-
to hear or you like to hear?
again, like historically, I've dated down to
Long.
here, but
Okay,
like it's
got
not
it.
like a deal breaker for me.
I see.
If like we get along
Because of
on
the
every
face,
other
look at the
level,
face.
Yeah. Oh my
look
god.
at the face.
Look at the face.
Look at the face. She could be bald, and I'd be like,
Yes.
you know.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely smash. I
Smash.
think I have a very similar tattoo to that. I just got it, like an axe on my
wow.
leg. So we're already soul bonded.
Yeah, yeah.
basically.
So bonded,
You
yes.
guys
Yeah.
are simpatico.
Yeah.
Per our research, we saw
Yeah.
that you do like older women. Is this true?
Yeah.
So what's your age cutoff for an older woman?
I never thought about it. The limit might not exist depending on the lady.
The limit does
Ah.
not exist. Okay, what's the oldest that you have dated?
We talk like a girlfriend that I've had.
Sure.
Yeah.
Probably like 20, 27.
Okay.
Okay.
So not super old.
Have you gone above that for mating, one night stand?
Yes, I have. Yeah, I have. I couldn't tell you the exact age.
She didn't want to tell you.
Was it 50s?
I just didn't ask, but I knew it was older.
Okay.
I went through a pretty severe kind of tear at one point through Phoenix.
Wait, did you have a whore era?
I had a couple, I think. Yeah.
I
How many-
love that.
I was,
Oh my God,
yeah.
this is incredible.
We love that.
At one point, I was pretty mask presenting, so I was actually kind of a hey mamas, like snapback, all brown hair,
Oh wow.
like khaki joggers, like the whole like taha, like keep my shoes on when I fuck type shit, like just like
Really?
This is incredible.
How funny.
Oh my God. So when you were Hey Mamas
Yeah.
and more mask,
yeah,
you were going on a tear.
yeah,
More so than when you were femme or when
Yeah.
you're femme.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Well,
And you kept your shoes on.
sometimes it was
That's
again,
so
it was a power
hot.
thing.
I like
I
it.
think
I like
I have
that.
a power thing. Like it was like snapback on, shoes on, like shoes on, snapback on, like most of my clothes on still. But
So
like
you kept the snapback
How
on.
fun.
that's how I know it's douchey because I was being douchey.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my god. I had no idea.
Me neither.
I literally am like
I
like no idea.
This is incredible. So what made you want to do the transition back to femme?
You know, honestly, what I think did it, I was pretty kind of like STEM until I got, this is so fucking stupid, 2020 hit and I got money pieces. And I was like, I don't really look that mask with money pieces. And I was like, let me lean into like my femininity a little bit.
What
and
are
then
you-
it just
wait,
kind of like
what are
snowballed.
money
It's the-
pieces?
it's the
Oh, like
kids are
the
doing
little
it.
blonde, streaks up
You
front.
knew.
I knew.
Yeah. Yeah.
I knew.
I had no idea.
Yeah. It was like I got like a new hairstyle, and it kind of like
Inspired you to change, or like
kind
what?
of I was like, I feel like I want to lean into like my femininity a little bit more. And I was trying stuff out. It was like quarantine. So I was like, let's just
How fun.
try out
Yeah,
some new
that's
styles.
just get to
And
a girl
then-
that can do both.
Yeah, and that's when I started making TikToks and stuff with my money pieces and my really I used to do mask to femme transition videos.
Oh, I
Oh.
love those.
We do.
Yeah.
They're awesome. They're awesome. I used to do them back in like 2020, 2021. And my femme videos did really well. So naturally I was like, okay, these do well. Like, let's do more
Geared
femme
towards
stuff.
that.
Yeah.
And then again, it just snowballed. And I feel confident either way. I really like it. I like to
Oh,
kind
how
of like go
cool.
back and
Yeah,
forth.
I like that.
Yeah, that's my story.
Love
Love
it.
it.
Okay, so since you like older women,
Yes,
this
right.
is Nick from The Kids Are Right.
A lesbian?
This is a lesbian.
This is a lesbian.
I don't know if that's for me. That might
Okay,
not be my flavor.
Too old.
Short hair.
Too old and short hair.
Short hair, yeah.
Yeah.
Short hair is out. But what
Yeah.
about the age? Would you do the age?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
The
this
wife.
is same. This is the wife of that character.
Ooh.
And this is Jules from The Kids Are Right.
Love her.
Yeah.
I would.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
smash.
that's Smash.
Yeah.
Long hair.
Yeah.
Age ain't nothing
Also
but a
just
number.
gorgeous.
Just
Gorgeous.
gorgeous. Just fucking gorgeous.
I picked this on purpose.
She was
I
actually-
didn't know her type yet.
Okay, so this is Jackie from Love Lies Bleeding.
Oh,
I didn't know what you were
I
Do you
into.
know this
remember.
movie?
I watched it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. That one is a good movie.
Yeah, is it?
I would say that she has kind of a mullet-ish kind of hairstyle.
Which
like
is
a
your
shag.
vibe.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that.
Me too.
She could like pick me up and,
She could throw you around.
she can give me uppies for sure.
Are you into the being tossed around?
Yeah, I mean, if you're built like that, sure.
Okay. But
You
like
know?
if you're smaller, you're like, don't pick me up.
Yeah, because it's like I don't want you to.
So
like,
wait, so we're
embarrass
doing this?
yourself.
So this is Smash?
Smash.
Okay.
Okay.
Smash.
We
Smash.
moved it over there
I
anyway.
knew
I'm
it
like,
was going to
I
be a
like it.
smash.
Yeah.
Before I even answered.
This is Lou from Love Lies Bleeding, a.k.a. Kristen Stewart. Everyone's favorite.
I want them to take me to Paris. It'd be so real.
Okay.
I want to see the Eiffel Tower with them.
So this would be a long-term relationship for you.
I would be like in a poly relationship with both.
You would do it.
Would you be her slave?
Yeah. Like without
Yes.
hesitation.
Yes.
Okay.
Next question.
Great. Okay, so have you seen the lesbian epic cinema? Blue is the warmest color.
Of course, a rite of
A
passage.
rite of passage.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Emma from Blue is the warmest color.
Yeah. I mean,
She doesn't have long hair.
that's okay. That's okay. I would say because I watched this when I was pretty young, like in my little baby gay
Yeah.
years. So she's just holds a special place in my heart. I'll always have feelings for her.
Yeah.
So
you know?
smash.
So smash. So smash. I've seen what she can do because the sex scene in that movie is like 30 minutes long.
It is. I actually, can I be honest?
Go ahead. Who
Yeah,
cares?
Please.
I thought it was a weak sex scene.
I thought it was probably one of the most intense sex scenes I've ever seen in
Really?
a film.
I
Yeah.
thought
Really?
it could
I
have
have
been
not
done
seen.
better. I actually was like, wow, these people are not lesbians in reality, and it's a definite male director. And I
Okay.
thought it could have been done better. Now, if you're a baby gay looking at it, I'm sure that it seems like the most epic thing alive.
Yeah.
But when I saw it, I wasn't a baby gay.
And you're like, what is
I
Okay.
was
this?
in my 20s and already hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I should
for
maybe
me,
rewatch it and like then kind of
you
go
would
in with
probably-
my notes and be
You
like,
would probably think a little differently. Like you're like, this
Okay.
isn't how lesbians have sex. This is crazy.
right, right.
So that was my impression. But I did
Okay.
like how long it went because I thought that was accurate.
Yeah, okay. That's a valid critique. I
liked
don't
it.
think I've watched it since I was like a baby gay. So
Yeah.
Okay.
so I will watch it again.
Rewatch.
I'll report back.
Yeah.
With my notes. I'll bring a notepad out, my little golf pencil, and just
We
like
would love to hear about it.
I'll rate it.
Great.
I'll rate it.
Okay. So the next one is Bet Porter from The L Word. Are you familiar?
I'm so familiar with the L word. Okay, weirdly, Bet was never like who I was drawn to when I watched it when I was younger, but now that I'm older, I kind of get it. you know, I'm starting to get it more and more because
Yeah.
she's just like a business bitch.
She
you know?
is a
I love
power
a business
bitch.
bitch.
She's a power bitch.
Yeah.
It's the pantsuits, and she just like kind of looks like a politician in like a hot way.
For sure. I
Yeah.
mean, her wife's a little annoying, but
Dude. Holy shit.
but she's good.
Yeah, no, she's good. She's good. Yeah. I would say smash. I would say smash.
So that's a smash. Okay, so this is Shane from the L Word.
Smash. Put it in the pile. Wait,
I thought Shane was very
Hold
hot.
the paper up a little bit longer. This hair too. This hair specifically. I'm so glad we got a picture with this hair.
This is the
haircut.
hair of choice?
Yeah, I remember when Shane had this hair in like season 3 or something like that.
I love.
Episode 12.
Like literally, like there's one scene. Oh my god, I know. I think it's. Oh god, I don't remember anymore. But I used to know the exact timestamp, season, and episode of when like Poppy was introduced.
Oh, yeah.
That was a bit of me right there. I was a big Poppy girl.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Wow.
But yeah, no, smash for Shane for sure.
Amazing. Okay, have you seen or heard of the film Disobedience?
Maybe.
Okay, so
Maybe.
this is a popular film. I believe it's about 2 Orthodox Jews that
Love it.
that are lesbians
Okay.
and have a great love affair. I believe there's what I like to call bird spit, a bird spit scene where literally they're mating.
Uh-huh.
And one of the girl is on top of the other girl,
Yeah.
and she literally just dribbles purebred saliva. Like, and you can see the drip, what I
Yeah.
call bird spit,
Right.
that goes direct into the other girl's mouth, which I think is just incredible.
I think that's just incredible. That's just, I mean, that's art.
This is from that film, and this is the character Esty.
Uh-huh.
She's one of.
I don't remember if she's the spitter or the spit receiver, but
She's one of them.
She's
She's
one of
definitely
them.
one of them. I would
Yeah.
say smash. She's beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a controversial film that a lot of lesbians despise. So I thought I'd put it on.
It's true.
It's called Happiest Season.
Oh my
Are you
fucking-
familiar?
Yes, I mean, yes, yeah, yeah.
Do you
Okay.
love or hate it?
I think, okay, here's the thing. I think I went in knowing that people thought it was bad. So I think that might have, I didn't go in like unbiased.
Yeah.
I think I went in thinking like, oh, this is going to be bad. And maybe I was just like
Yeah.
persuaded by that. I don't really remember it that much though.
The premise, Tallulah, is that somebody takes their lesbian lover home, but surprise, on the car ride, she tells her that her family doesn't know that they're together and that she's a lesbian. So now she has to interact with the family without even like being together. She's just a friend.
Oh my God, I would just like drive the car into traffic.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I would just us both.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you.
Right. Right. It's
Merry
terrible.
Christmas, bitch. Like,
Yeah.
we're done. We're both
Right.
going down.
Yeah, tis the season.
Yeah.
It's a
Anyways,
season
sorry.
to die.
But yeah, so that's the plot twist. So here's the characters.
It's horrible.
We have Riley, Aubrey Plaza
Oh
from
my-
Happiest Season.
I love Aubrey Plaza.
Me too.
Smash.
I'm obsessed.
Total smash.
Total
Yeah.
smash.
Total smash. I love Aubrey Plaza.
She's so fucking
That's a
funny.
Yeah.
smash. We really only have 2 not smashes here.
I'm a slut.
I love it. Same.
Also, they're both blonde, I've noticed.
Oh, yeah. You don't like blondes, huh?
You know, my mom's blonde. Maybe that has something to do with
That-
it.
Yeah. could have something to do with it.
Enough said.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I think it might be that
Yep.
my mom's blonde.
Yep. There you go. Okay. So Harper from Happiest Season.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay. So you didn't mind that she
like
was
the-
annoying.
I mean, like, oh wait, well, okay. When I'm thinking smash, I'm thinking like one night stand.
She was the lesbian terrorist, literally,
Yeah.
that put.
She wants to smash her. You need to put it down. Don't tell her.
No problem.
have to
I love
let
it.
it-
We've
my
all smashed a
standards are
terrorist.
not very high.
Yeah.
you
I
know?
get it. I get it.
They should be higher.
Same. Okay, so you know what? Going on that theme,
That
Right.
was so funny.
we have the final smash or pass.
No, we're done.
Yes. This is Eileen Warnos, who we love, Tallulah's favorite,
I love her.
from the movie Monster. Are you familiar with this film?
I'm not familiar with the movie. I'm familiar with who she is.
Yes. You got to see the movie.
An icon.
Yeah.
What
And
I her? Probably not.
I feel like
She's-
if I were lesbian, I would.
I know you would.
What? I would Eileen.
Oh, yeah.
That's my type.
That
Yeah,
hair
oh,
is
yeah.
kind of mullety. Is that what does it
That's
for
what I'm
you?
saying. It's the mullet.
That's all it takes.
Like kind of like mid, like not
Midwestern,
even
they,
mid.
them.
Not
That's
mid.
what your
Like-
type is.
Like below average Midwestern, they them.
That's what she loves.
so
That's my-
specific for a straight person.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
telling
so-
you.
it's
I'm telling you.
It's confusing.
She's.
It's a spectrum.
Yep.
It is a
It's
spectrum.
it is a spectrum.
It's a
and
spectrum.
And for this, I go nuts.
That is so insane to hear.
Yep.
I know.
That is
and
so
that's
insane
the
to
most
hear.
normal photo I could find, and still I'm like, looks good.
You picked a banger.
That's so insane.
Yeah. So it's a
Um,
no for you, I'm assuming.
It's a no. She's blonde like my mom. I
Okay.
can't.
Okay. And that's a smash for Tallulah, just for the record.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Okay.
like making men, just handling it. She handles business.
She does.
I can't say
she
what.
stands
but-
on it. Yeah, she does.
You
it.
could say
She gets it done.
murderous business.
And
Oh,
I like
yes.
that. I do.
You'd
Yeah.
be involved, though, I think, in the crimes if it
For
had to go
sure.
down. Yeah.
Say less,
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Oh my God. All right. So we're going to cap the episode right here. If you would like to continue, we are going to ask Veronica more questions for Patreon. Subscribe, catch us there. Thank you so much for coming onto this show.
It's been a wild ride.
We told you, strap up.
Yeah.
Strap up.
And I did. You can't see it. It's under the table, but we
You
are
showed
all
up.
strapped
That's not
up,
true.
actually.
Everyone can see your strap. It's incredible.
It's
It's so big.
I did wear the small one today, so it's peeking out a little bit. But
Thank God. Thank God. We
Yeah.
love a strap that shows.
yeah.
Is there anything that you would like to plug?
Yeah, totally. So like not natural. I'm so glad you asked.
I love it.
Yeah, you can follow me on all my socials. On TikTok, I'm okay Veronica. On Instagram, I'm V.OK. On Twitch, I'm V_OK. I really wish that all of my usernames matched, but it's not the cards I was dealt. So
You heard the links, audio listeners, you have that. But if you want it and you didn't hear it quite well, you can go to our YouTube and find all of that. Tallulah, point here.
yeah,
Beautiful.
over there.
Yep.
I did it earlier and went like this.
No, I liked it.
Mhm.
And thank you again for coming on. We had a blast.
We had so
I
much
know.
fun.
I had so much fun. Thank you guys for having me.
Absolutely.
Goodbye, everyone.
That she does this forceful goodbye.
Bye. See you on Patreon.